Hello everyone, my name is Brendan Snyder and welcome back. With the sad passing of Neil Peart, Rush's drummer for 45 years, he has passed away at the age of 67 from brain cancer. I want to take a look back at some different Rush releases that I think really showed who he was and what he contributed to the band, beyond just the drumming, but also his lyrical content and writings that he would do. And so today we have Rush's Replay ×3, which collected together 3 different VHS releases from the 80s. There was a release of Exit Stage Left, which came out in 1982, and then Grace Under Pressure Tour from 1985, and A Show of Hands in 1989. And those are all collected here on this release. And this was a deluxe limited edition that also came with the Grace Under Pressure soundtrack album. And that was my reason for picking this up, is to get that audio content as well. And it opens here one more time, and it's got tour books that came with this on both sides and the 4 discs there. I'll flip it around so you can see the back side of this. There you go. And so first up was Exit Stage Left, and here's the tour book from it. And this was, of course, promoting the Moving Pictures album at the time, one of their most classics. And the track listing on this was opened up with Limelight, Tom Sawyer, The Trees, Xanadu, Red Beretta, Free Will, Closer to the Heart, YYZ, and then there was a medley of Bytor and the Snow Dog, In the End, In the Mood, 2112 Finale, and then closing with YYZ again. But let's thumb through the booklet just really quick. What I like about these, and part of why I'm reviewing this, is there's these write-ups at the beginning that are done by Neil Peart, where there's stories about how these albums and shows came about. And it's really great. As I said, you know, he was such an amazing person, but drummer, writer, and of course main lyricist for the band. So getting that stuff here and being able to go back and read some of those things in, you know, sort of tribute and memory to him, since we are just finding out that he has passed away. The next up here was the 1985 release of the Grace Under Pressure, and this one has a soundtrack that comes with it. This one here kicks off with The Spirit of Radio, then The Enemy Within, The Weapon, Witch Hunt, New World Man, Distant Early Warning, Red Sector A, Closer to the Heart. Then there's a medley of YYZ, The Temples of Syrinx, Tom Sawyer, Vital Signs, with another medley, and closing Finding My Way and In the Mood. And then, like the other tour book, there's a write-up here that Neil Peart has done, again covering the history and development that led up to this. And they're really in-depth and well-written. He was such a great writer. He has some books out as well, if you're interested. Neil Peart authored a number of books. So definitely check those out. He has one called Ghostwriter that's really great. I've also done a separate review of Clockwork Angels, which was put together by Kevin J. Anderson, but is the concept album and story that is from Neil Peart, which is a really great read if you're interested, and there's a review of that here on my channel. All right, the next up is A Show of Hands, and this one here was promoting the Hold Your Fire release, and this came out in 1989. And the tracks for that, this one kicks off with Big Money, Marathon, Turn the Page, Prime Mover, Manhattan Project, Closer to the Heart, Red Sector A, Force 10, followed by Mission, Territories, and then there's the Rhythm Method drum solo. That's a really great performance. Again, if you want to check some amazing drumming out by Neil Peart, do check out this one, the Rhythm Method drum solo from the A Show of Hands release. You could probably just straight up YouTube that. And then that's followed by The Spirit of Radio, Tom Sawyer, 2112, and then there's a medley at the end, The Temples of Syrinx, La Villa Strangiato, and In the Mood. So let's just take a quick look at this booklet as well. I always love these 80s graphics from this one. Again, there's a really cool write-up here that Neil Peart does that you can get some background information. This one is longer than the others, and this booklet in and of itself is bigger than the other booklets that are in here. It's got a bit more information and stuff. It does have some really great live pics of them throughout. Whoops, come through. Another one there. Deluxe Lifeson. Such an underrated guitar player. He really deserves more attention than he gets. There we go. A couple more pages in here, and then final page there with a little bit more information on it, and the back side with the track listing on it. And then, as I said, so this also included the Grace Under Pressure soundtrack, which is the same track listing as from the show itself or the DVD. All right, hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Everyone have a great day, and I'll talk to you all real soon. Bye-bye.